Hello, hello, hello. We've got a race between Full Float and someone playing True Pot Hunt. Should be getting started here momentarily. Pause someone here for a second, get things synced up. Alright, I am going to attempt to track this, but I am going to make no promises. Especially because the tracker that I have... You know what? I'm not going to track keys. We'll track items. That's about it. So Pool going with the Uncle play. Someone finding the front of TR. Big key to GT. Okay, I'll drag big keys. How about that? I like the Houlihan play in this mode. I think you just want to have as much money as possible. Feel free to let me know if I miss any important items tracking, because again, this is... I'm ignoring small keys. I'll keep track of big keys and important items. Full Float already on Fire Shield. Very exciting. Picked up a Fire Big. I guess a shield's an important item, so we should track that as well. Back of escape here is pretty nice. Got 13 checks. Finding some bombs, which is pretty helpful. Looks like we're just hitting up all the Kakarot entrances here, which is pretty typical. Well, or not. Full Float opting to go north first. Ooh, Hyrule Castle. Fire Rod's pretty good. This is a weird one, because... Oh, and Hammer on the I don't think Pool Float picked that up. That's a little unfortunate. Not that either of them have any small keys to be able to go any farther. But it would make this a little bit nicer. Oh, I see. I might have a guest here in Discord.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? We are joined by my DM.
I am hopped up on ibuprofen because my neck is still not the greatest, but
Terrific.
That's not going to prevent me from hopping in here for a little while and commentating a little true pot hunt action.
Nothing soothes a sore body like True Pot Hunt.
Pretty much.
So yeah, just getting started here. Nothing too crazy. Got a fire rod, got a hammer. Well, one of our players has a hammer. Pool Float did not check Bottle Vendor yet, but I suspect that will be coming shortly.
That's fine. Nobody needs a hammer anyway, right? You don't even have to make all the checks in this mode.
It's true. I mean, the only thing the hammer's really good for, I mean, other than a weapon, is it makes ice pals a little bit nicer to route. Maybe, but yeah, at the end of the day, the hammer's not a huge deal.
Normally, I would say something silly like it makes Dark World access easier, but it's an entrance mode, so maybe it doesn't.
Right. We'll see if these players had what I had in my True Pot Hunt yesterday, which was a required hammer GT climb with no sword and 6 hearts. To get your flippers at the top of GT in order to go in a swamp to get a Moon Pearl.
Well, that's a spicy meatball, right?
It was, and it was not one of the seeds where you could complete without the Moon Pearl. There was not enough in the late world. So Pool's still going with this north route. I'm gonna miss out on that hammer for a little bit longer.
Kind of an unfortunate spot for Ganon. It's a really easily accessible one, and you're hoping that there's something there that you actually want to do.
Yeah, this is the only mode where you want to see Ganon locked behind Castle Tower or GT. Graveyard Ledge is a pretty nice find now. 8 quick checks here.
Normally, it's a nice place to stock up on some bombs, but that's not the way it's going to go this time.
Luckily, our players have been blessed with a decent stock of bombs early on, so nothing too much to worry about there. I'm gonna step away for just a hot minute here. I'll be right back.
Well, as long as nothing crashes, everything ought to be fine, right? I'm starting to think that this mode needs a lead change counter. Just because that's where the fun comes from, seeing how many times you shuffle back and forth between which runner has more Triforce pieces.
Okay, we're back. Gonna cack well here. Where was this? Was this at Lumberjack? Oh no, Sanctuary. Alright. I also missed where this mountain access was.
I think this might have been one of the castle exits. Don't quote me on that, though.
Okay. Top of Paradox there is pretty nice, but that's a little... Well... Now, someone's got a hammer, so they'll probably hit that up after they check the remainder of these entrances. World's first being able to check Mimic Cave the first time you find it in True Pot Hunt.
Imagine, right? Usually it's, well, I'll come back for you later. Maybe.
Yeah. No. Yeah, we'll come back for one item later, an hour and a half down the line. Oh, mini Boldorm Cave too. Very nice. This is a little hairy with just hammer, but
Yeah, employ a bomb or two and everything's fine.
if they want to cooperate.
Which they don't because they're Moldorms. Moldorm cooperates
No, I don't think so. I think those are different enemies altogether.
I think they have to turn in their Moldorm cards at that point. It's really funny. Usually mini Moldorm caves like it, say, Johnny Two Bombs, for another example, those 5-item caves. Things that you're really looking forward to finding. But in this, all of a sudden, you want to find Spike Cave instead.
Yeah, it's a weird thing that goes through your head where you're like, ooh, Hype Cave, and then you stop for a second, it's like, oh, actually, it's only 5 checks, and there's probably not going to be that much here. I mean, it's still better than, you know, C-Shape House or whatever, but it's definitely...
King's Tomb or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're thinking, go, 5 items, and instead you're thinking, 5 items? I'd really like 9 or 11.
Yeah. I just want to find dungeons. Give me all the dungeons.
Yeah, give me Palace Spots. I like all the Palace Spots. Like, Tower of Hera, as long as I can get up to the penultimate floor, and there's just that long double strand of pots running down the right-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Give me those.
Paradox is a little bit better, because it's got the shop at the bottom, too. Oh, but Pool Finding Thieves Town. This is a good chunk of items in the front here. If you remember where they all are.
I tend to like it checking the front of Thieves Town in not shuffle mode, says trying to play John Madden. Not trying to play a John Madden football game, but no, you're trying to play John Madden.
Yes.
You're trying to just run around in some kind of fashion in some
I believe during qualifiers I did make an image with a bunch of arrows squiggled on it of what route I normally take through this. Similar to John Madden would, but I believe since then other people have found more efficient routes that I will never remember, because by the time I get in here, I'm just like, where are the pots?
I'm just picking things up, that's it. That's all that's happening here.
So it looks like someone found their way into Skull Woods. Look, I'm guessing they popped out through the back entrance here. So this is a pretty nice find with a simple death warp here. We have no small keys, which is a bit of a bummer, but if you can find the right drop downs, or if you get lucky with the layout, you can get quite a bit of items in here.
It's especially nice with drop down because then you're at Super Bunny stage. Super Bunny stage in Drop Hunt is absolutely overpowered.
Yes.
Because there's no animation time for taking into that.
Let's see if we have the friendly layout. Well, I guess we would have to have the friendly layout if that was from the back. But yeah, if you can set up a bomb jump in here, you can get up to the pot ring. in the next room. Or if he can hover. I don't know if someone can hover or not. Oh, Pool taking an unfortunate death before picking up the last couple items in Thieves.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna go back for him now. I'm mildly surprised by this.
Yeah, I think for like 1 or 2 items, I'd probably just say that's good enough for me.
Yeah, you're likely to come back at some future point once you've got the big peak anyway. Now, the only problem with that is then you have to remember which 2 it is that you didn't get.
Right. Someone hitting the jackpot with the drop-downs and finding the exact one you want to find. Although, Pool getting rewarded for coming back in here with a bow.
Alright, well, see, once again, this is why I'm always
The bow does unlock quite a bit, so I'm gonna throw this out there. Pool doesn't have it yet, but someone has the GT Big Key, and with that bow and the fire rod, just saying, there's a lot of pots on the climb. Once we find GT.
I feel like sooner or later you need small keys up there. Maybe the pots are before a lot of those small keys.
I mean, there's 4 in basically every gauntlet room. I mean, there are some pots
That is true.
locked behind keys, but you can get all the way up to Mini Helmet Room without any small keys. Carefully choosing which pots you want to grab here.
Yeah, Warhammer is in a bit of a tight spot because you only have some choices.
Yeah, you have to be very, very careful about what order you're picking these pots up in if you want to try to grab everything available to you. Oh, what a fun connector. It's to a building with just 2 pots. Yeah, not worth heading back there for just 2 items. If we're about to get the hammer here, probably be a little frustrated that he didn't get this 10 minutes ago. But again, it didn't really lock anything that he has checked so far. Also kind of looks like the Skullwoods play didn't yield a whole lot either. Yeah, I expect that to waffle back and forth every time someone finds a new dungeon.
Oh, those stabby guards with the hammer are a bit of a trial, as someone has discovered.
Yeah, gotta be a little careful in here. There are a good number of pots in the maze, if you can remember where they all are.
Luckily, with the starting lamp, you can just light the braziers and pretty easy time finding. You're not really conversant with anything other than that justice.
And then we got a super early Moon Pearl in the back of Tavern here.
Dumb baby roll for dumb baby game.
Yeah, easy mode, easy mode.
Easy mode activated.
I see Pool shaking his head about that Moon Pearl. A little frustrated that he could have checked those handful of things in the Dark World. Stabby guards taking a stab at Pool Float.
Yep, that's just the nature of the mode.
Opting to use the fire rod this time.
Cannot say that I blame it.
I was gonna say go for the bow here, but I guess we are a little short on arrows.
I don't know, it still might have been worth it in that room. That was a lot of times been just roaming around.
Yeah, and you're likely to find arrows all over the place in this mode. Someone also now the proud owner of a Moon Pearl. See where this Brothers connector goes. Where you were going anyway. Someone says, I don't want that free money. I'm just gonna pass it up.
Just get the money!
That's what I've been told. Oh, I didn't realize Pool had 2 Castle Tower Smalls. Interesting. I don't know if this is... Yeah, I don't know if this is that worth continuing, because you're going to get locked by another door here pretty quickly. And I don't know how many pots are in this room. Oh, someone! There are pots in the back of Sick Kid. Guess we'll leave the pots to the Sick Kid. Oh, Bombos! That's a pretty nice pickup.
Yeah, tough to talk about that one. It doesn't work until you find a sword.
True. Yeah, and given the fact that we already have the fire rod, it is actually a little less useful.
Well, someone did find Ice Palace, so given a sword and having the hammer in hand already, you can bomb those off the shelf. We're still sitting there on Fighter Sword if you wind up going all the way for some reason.
Oh yeah, did we? I guess I missed finding the Ice Palace entrance. I don't know... Again, I'm not really tracking keys here because that's a fool's errand, but... Looking at their own screens, looks like someone has 1 Ice Palace Small. I think you want to have 2 before you come in here, really. Especially without Kane.
Well, you know, Kane and all those bets are off.
We can still get a handful of items in here without any small keys. But yeah, Kane and 2 small keys unlocks the pot room downstairs, which is the real prize here.
All of these pots with bunny moves under them, I would be almost tempted to simply not lift those in most cases.
Yeah.
Especially that one room in ice that someone was in just a second ago, where you've got the ice floor and all the haters skating around. I don't think that would be much there.
Cool quote, remembering hints are indeed active here. This Pengator room is a nightmare without a weapon. I don't know how to do the bomb strat.
The bomb strat is really easy. You step down to the second tile. You can count out the tiles there. Just step down there. Leave 2 bombs to your right. Pick one up, throw it to the left, and wait a split second and hold down. That's it. That's all you have to do. Plus it has the advantage of being fast and looking really swaggy.
Yeah. I usually just do, like, sword spins if I have Master Sword, because I'm terrible. Alright, we'll see if Pool can make it through the gauntlet of fairies here.
Well, he's going in with a little more health because a little additional gain that meter room paid off, and then he didn't get sideswiped on the way out.
Well. Odd Big. Eh. Odd Big is not that exciting in this mode.
Nope, and then the patient stops paying out, tries to hammer down that
Yeah.
bar in. Yeah.
Back at Desert from Hyrule Castle mid. And I think this is going to be the one for the mountain. Yes.
The desert, not terrible. I have no idea what's on the ledge, of course, but then there's another entrance over there as well, so
Yeah.
likely it makes me down the line for a hot minute.
Yeah, that is actually a pretty nice connector once they find a glove, because those entrances can be pretty inaccessible for a long time if things swing the wrong way. Oh no. I mean, truth be told, this is not the worst. We can... There are... Oh, well, okay, now it is the worst. Oh, well, old man just puts us right there.
Well, gee, I wanted to go there anyway, video game. Why didn't you just say so?
Talk about convenience.
And I did enjoy that little spin around that someone did. Wait a minute. Come on now.
Doesn't even pick up the bomb. Back in Desert. It's too bad this is at such an inaccessible spot, because once you get a couple keys, there's a bunch of pots upstairs you can grab too.
full 30 arrows, I would be really tempted to go with the bow there from any hold arm and full blow situation, but it seems to have worked out.
Yeah, whatever works.
The problem I feel with using any of your resources in this mode is that like on shuffled mode, you have no idea where you're going to be able to refill it.
Right, you cannot. You're never guaranteed to be able to find more, regardless of where you go. Ooh, that's a pretty nice connector. Village of Outcasts. Oh, there it is! Alright.
The mother load.
Well,
now,
someone doesn't have the bow.
Keys to make it a mother load, but still, now once you've learned where it is, that's a decent.
Someone had the bow. I'd be very curious to see if they make the call, because I think I would do it. I mean, I did it yesterday, so yes, I would do it.
Small key to a palace where someone just was.
Wood small, that's pretty nice. This bomb jump is so finicky. Just bonk around and do the south to north one. Yeah, you have a little better visibility on how close you are to the pit when you're doing east to west, so that does make sense. So we got one key here. I think it's actually best to spend it on double fire bar room, so I think that's 3 checks versus 2. Right? 2. No, I guess because if you go to the fire snake room, there's 3 checks there.
Yeah, there are 3 in fire snake plus the chest and 2 on the way. So yeah. But still, yeah, I think there's 1 additional check going to fire snake.
Yeah. Desert. We have not found desert yet. Desert's always a nice find early. Gotta be careful here. We get 1 shot at this. I really wish they had the bow. I would love to see what they do here. Obviously, they're gonna go up and get the 6 pots in the first room, but... Or not. Okay, I lied. I'm a liar.
How are you supposed to cook it if you have no pots?
This is nice. See, this is one of those caves that you would never want to find in normal Curls Keys, but pot hunt, you're pretty excited about. Flippers is a nice pickup, actually. there's that desert I was talking about. This is something like 35-ish checks in the front, I think.
Yeah, somewhere around there, I believe.
Power.
That's not bad. We've seen that already.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never sad to have magic powder in a mode like this where you may be on low health and green mail for a while. Look. We're gonna make a attempt at the bomb jump here. Gets it, nice. It's an extra 12 checks. Picks up the bottle. Ah, there's the third castle tower. Small. Like someone heading back to the original entrance they came in from. While Full Float clears out Skull Woods, this will probably even our Triforce count out pretty close after Pool gets the rest of these items. That's what I like about this mode, is it makes you think differently from how you would normally play a seed, and I find that very interesting. Take the single rupee! Oh, yeah, here we go. Big money here. no small keys. I think that's about all Pool can do in Skullwoods. So, save and quit. We're within 7 Triforce pieces of each other at this point, I think I counted. 7 or 8. Pool can find Desert here soon. That'll be another good catch-up. Our first map.
Why oh why did we just shuffle some more Triforce pieces?
Breed. Taking all those useless items like maps and swords, heart pieces.
Pearls.
Yeah.
There has been a little talk on the administrative side about setting up a mode where you're expected to know all of these Super Bunny glitches. I don't know if it's going to become attached to Hot Hunt or not, but something along those lines seems to be tested as
Ooh, I don't know if I like that. I'm very bad at doing the mirror into a cave to get Super Bunny state, so I don't know if I like that.
So am I. So am
I will say, we have not, speaking of dungeons though, we have not found very many dungeons yet this seed. I mean, we found Ice, obviously Skullwoods,
Ice Skull, Thieves,
GT. I guess that's more than I thought, but yeah.
Tower, that's
Yeah. I guess it's about half of them. Alright, Pool finding this connector as well, so this will be good. Pool will be finding Desert here shortly. Trying to think, like, what's our next piece of major progression, and maybe we don't get one, honestly. I think, other than maybe a sword, our loadout's probably good enough to get 213 pieces. Just looking for keys, basically, maybe.
not required by any stretch of the imagination.
Alright, so here's Desert Pool. This is a good chunk. Someone going up to the top here. Fortunately, doesn't have a second key, so only able to get these 4. Despawning the unimportant items. So where have we not been? Nobody's done any South Shore entrances yet. Oh, I guess someone's never been up here yet. And, looks like Pool just passed someone in Triforce pieces.
3 or 4,
Something like that. Owls of Darkness leads to a common shop. You know, that's actually a pretty nice... Well... That is a pretty nice hint, actually, because... Now you know it may... Well... It might be worth going to Pod.
Would be a more useful hint if we weren't playing with Shop Sanity.
Yeah.
Because now, for all we know, we've got a glove, a hook shot, gear, these checks that someone is making right now are checks that Pool Float has already made, so this is Pool Float's time to try to build up a little bit of buffer here.
Yeah, they're retracing each other's steps at the moment, so good for Pool Float. It'll be interesting to see where they decide to go after this. I have to imagine the entrances on South Shore are probably next.
Yeah, South Shore / the eastern area would be the last really outstanding.
At least that are easily accessible.
Yeah,
I mean,
they'll be conveniently accessible.
yeah. Looks like that's where we're headed here. Don't do it! No, it's not worth it!
Except when it is.
It's never worth it. Unless this brings us to the top of Light World East Death Mountain? Alright, so Pool finds GT, so Pool now has the option of doing the climb. Oh, no, he didn't. Darn it. Neither of these players are giving me what I want. Where was that big key? I don't... because someone got it extremely early.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was wondering.
I wonder... Someone did Houlihan start, so maybe it was whatever was in the witch's hut, because I don't think Pool's been over there.
Possible. Yeah, I don't think Pool has been over there.
Well, we can get the 2 chests and Mimic 2, I suppose.
Or just get wrecked by that area and never worry about it. Question mark. Give me right there. If Ganon's handing out awards, that anti-area is most deserving.
I mean, Pool does have 3 small keys, though, so Pool can do quite a bit of the basement, actually, if they can bomb jump. Well, I guess I don't even need to. They can just bonk down if they want to skip Stalfos room. Because you can get all the way to Ice Armos with that. I'm trying to remember where Pool was, where Thieves Town was, that someone has not found that yet.
That's also a good question. Just in the village somewhere?
It was another one that Pool found very early, so yeah, I'm struggling to recall where that was. I suppose we'll stumble across it here at some point. Ah, blue mail. Interesting. Someone not wanting to continue over to Athena's cave. I'm gonna opt to check this connector instead, I guess. Or is this a connector we already know about? There was no item there, so they've obviously been in here before. Moldorms are being mean this season.
As they are, I perceive.
Okay, that's an interesting connector here, because we can do pot area and all this stuff.
Well, that's an entertaining big key. Yeah. He's got that one, of course. It's just kind of interesting that it's really obviously behind desert on the convenient routes.
Right. Ooh, swamp. Okay, well, we've only got one small key here, so not a ton. Kind of want 4 small keys for swamp in this mode. Pool's accumulating a decent bit of a Triforce lead here. Now you have to make the decision, which is... I was just gonna get them both and then reset the room. Okay. Or we're gonna try the bomb jump.
Yeah, the bomb jump here is not really that bad.
Yeah, it's pretty lenient. Just needed to walk back a couple pixels there. Just gotta reset the room now. Or not. Okay. Gonna go the long way. Oh, found Eastern on someone's side.
I like little metal spots. Here we go.
Pretty good haul here. Trying to think, what would I want to find if I was these two, item-wise? I'd probably like one more Ice Palace small. And then I kind of just want to find dungeons. Ideally, Harabig or a hookshot. Oh, Pool getting stomped by this. Getting stun-locked here. Or is he setting up Death Warp?
Probably setting up Death Warp.
Okay, he's setting up Death Warp.
Again, that lack of fear is not so much fun.
Well, this makes more sense then. Pool is smarter than I am, because I would not have thought to do that.
Which would have been fine right up until that piece of Mark had a refill attached to it and then go.
Right.
But, no,
It's not that far to walk out from there, but yeah, that was probably a little bit faster than walking out. Oh, Mien's basically inaudible? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Nobody's been telling me.
I don't know. I've been hearing me just fine, so I couldn't tell you anything.
Jack up my Discord audio. Let me know if that sounds a little bit better. Or if it's too loud. Maybe I made it too loud. Who knows? Doesn't look like much in Eastern other than a bunch of triangles. But triangles are good. This is going to be potentially another lead change here.
At the very least, it ought to start evening things back up a little bit as Pool is going back through connectors and using this big key.
Here, me and MindDM were discussing earlier that we want the maps removed from the pool in this mode and more Triforce pieces added. Because maps are useless in this mode. Oh, boots! Hooray!
Huzzah! Just what every runner always wanted.
I'm still dying to know where that Thieves' Town was. I have no clue.
No, Beer, you have to call them pseudo-Triforce pieces.
Anti-pieces. Once you pick it up, it removes a Triforce piece from your pool. They'll just be upside-down triangles.
Can we call them Fear Agents for short?
Sure. Ooh, Hera is... good to know where it is. Unfortunately, we don't have the tools to get upstairs. Alright, let's see what this shop behind Pod has. Ooh! Well, obviously you get the hook shot. Come on.
Yeah, you don't have a choice here. You've got to take the hook shot.
500 rupee hook shot. Let that be a lesson to all you out there.
If you don't get at least 2 pieces out of Hookshot Cave, something is very wrong.
Always, always pick up all of your money. Oh, and Pool finding a mirror in Hera. Those are... Misery Mire leads to Saha. That's not a bad piece of info. And 500 rupee hookshot, that's wild. Oh, and Pool finding the other arrows. And, wow! Okay, Hera was the right call. Holy cow.
Yeah, no, game wanted you here very clearly.
Yeah, more money drops might not be a bad idea. I'm just trying to think of, like, what items, yeah, because maps are essentially pointless in this mode. I mean, the compasses are pretty pointless, too, honestly.
I feel like those at least have some value as a learning tool, if nothing else, but you could do one of those things where you just start with all the compasses.
Well, I mean, we don't... What do we even need the compass for? Because we keep... Like, the mode keeps track of how many items are in the dungeon already, minus compass. They're a good waste of time. Yeah, I do love tapping through that text box.
Blind hideout, which you think, oh, it's a 5-item location, but it's not actually just a 5-item location.
Oh, it is 15, I think. Alright, so Pool's loadout is looking pretty good right now. Ooh, turn off text boxes. I mean, yes. Let's turn off text boxes to all items so you don't know what dungeon you're getting the keys for.
Which is fine, except the information has to be part of the ROM, so any auto tracker will just tell you what it is.
I know, yeah, so get wrecked, non-auto trackers. Not gonna be able to pay off the fish now, because we had to buy that hook shot.
Oh, had to buy the hook shot, and you don't get to get scammed anymore. It sounds terrible.
Super Bunny, okay. I think you just take this. I don't know where else we're looking to go at this point. Like a connector to the Mire area would be super nice with that mirror. Although, okay, Cackwell first. This makes sense. I forgot this was here.
Another 5-item location that gets buffed up a little bit.
Someone making the dreaded trip to Ice Rod area without a glove.
Now that's an advantage that Pool's going to get, because not only is he going to be able to go over there with a glove, he's got that mirror as well, and he can go over to the dark shopping mall side
Pool was
and
already over
scoop
there.
it all up and...
That's where Thieves Town was.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Interesting, okay.
I totally
and
forgot he got
Hookshot
over
Cave.
here somehow. Oh, right, because Hookshot Cave came out over here? Yeah.
No,
yeah,
he walked over here.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Or maybe came out of the rock connector? I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't imagine him walking over here. I feel like we would have noticed that.
Oh, I remember what Pool did. Okay, so what Pool... Because Ice Rod Cave was in the Hylia shop location, so Pool water walked from there over to Ice Rod Cave.
Ah, okay. Okay, dude, that makes sense.
Cave 45. Okay, well, that's something you don't have to worry about checking, I suppose. Probably gonna head down and do the South Shore checks now. Gets to make 1 or 2 extras with that glove that someone is not able to. The dam conveniently located right next to the dam.
Just a minor bit of translocation, nothing to see here. Cleverly disguised as a sheer rock wall.
Alright,
Because
so...
heroes keep wandering by and draining the damn thing.
There is someone's bow, so maybe now they'll go back to GT. don't think I'm asking for too much here.
Someone is evening this back up, now within 2 Triforce spaces again, albeit however temporarily.
Getting a couple new checks here from Pool. It looks like Pool's going to head over to Agina's cave, which someone did not do. And Pool has the book, so we can actually check the desert entrance as well. But we are going to get a bunch of extra hookshot cave checks from someone. Oh, Pool, no, what are you doing? You can check the desert entrance. It's gonna run all the way back to... Oh, I'm gonna do this spec rock. That's another lead change there.
Yep, and that hookshot already paying out with more Triforce pieces than you could possibly have bought for the money you spent on it.
It's gonna, yeah, once... If someone gets over to North Dark World and finds Hera, that's gonna be very, very good for them. So if Pool continues over to Pod here, they will find their hookshot shortly as well. I have to imagine, because I think Pool was the one who got the hint that there's a shop in Pod. This looks like someone is going to be finding Hera soon here. Go back into Skullwoods first. Oh, we have a Skullwood small now, so that makes sense. We can get that 10-pot room. Nice save at the bomb jump. Pool able to do both Pod and Eastern here in one shot with that mirror, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, nice little convenience.
Someone is going to be able to build a pretty hefty lead here, I think, though, once they get into Hera shortly.
Using the hook shot to go upstairs, yep.
Alright, pool finding Eastern. I wonder if Pool will head right back for Hera after finding that hook shot.
It's a known location with a decent number of remaining checks in it. And
yeah.
There are arguments to be made to just go for it.
I think I would, because you get, I mean, something like 25 or more on the way up there. Ooh, Thieves Town big. Wait, did Tool pick that up? He did. That's... Actually, given how few small keys they have, it's actually not that exciting. Alright, someone about to hit the mother load here. So we know Mirror and Glove are in the basement, and who knows what else is up there. There's also a bow. Not that silvers are really that exciting at this point.
Given the lack of any swords at all, I'll take whatever offensive firepower I can get my hands on if we're being completely forthright about it.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, listen, these guys, we don't need swords. We're 2/3 of the way through this seed, no swords, we don't need them. There's the silvers. And there's the glove. Oh, actually, there is potential for, I guess depending on if they remember, there is potential for someone to accidentally skip that mirror. Because that was in the Hard Hat Beetle room, and if they just Hera pot right up there, they might actually ignore those two pots. Okay, they remembered.
Yep, went all the way up there, set the hook speed, started to go for the Hera pots, and wait.
Very happy that they remembered this.
I've missed something here.
No pots in this room now. Oh, Pool, no! Why did you drop down? You could have mirrored and done all of East Death Mountain. It looks like Pool also got dragged away from Pod, so not picking up that hook shot. Someone accidentally hitting the switch, thinking needed to hit the switch, which they didn't need to do. It's fine. We can just go down the stairs here. And... no big deal.
Just a small time expenditure, that's all.
What are we doing here? I don't know. Why are we doing it this way? You want that hook shot, Pool? Dude, I don't think we'd mind finding Meyer at this point either, because there's we can do quite a bit in there. Chicken. Are we actually gonna fight Moldorm? Ooh, Ice Palace Small, actually.
That's not a bad price for spending the time to fight the worm.
That's a pretty good one. If you go back in there and route it correctly, you can get to the 16 pot room downstairs. Well, what is this? I have a feeling Pool's not gonna go to pod, and that's gonna be really unfortunate. No, still, I don't really understand this pod area.
Yeah, this route makes no sense to me.
Yeah, just that's rough. Gonna go dark shopping mall here, looks like. Well, I mean, you know, hookshot's not gonna be necessary to complete the seed, but it certainly would be nice.
It pays for itself in Hookshot Cave alone, but yeah, well.
We'll see. I mean, maybe Pool just finds, you know, Pod and Meyer over here, and...
Whatever he's going to need to find it pretty quick. Does look like someone is opening a bit of a gap here.
Yeah, and someone has a pretty good route to get a good chunk of items, because they have... Again, they can go back into Ice Palace now and get a good bunch, and then, you know, I've been singing the praises of the GT climb this whole time. Turtle Rock Dip here is another, you know, just another 10-15 items this way.
Does not appear that the light and dark shopping malls were paying out all that well.
Well, there was Thieves Town. I wonder if Pool goes back into Thieves Town here. They have... only got one small key, though, so that doesn't really get you a ton of checks, unfortunately. Gets you an extra 6, I think. 6, 7... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I think it's just a 6. Right? Oh no, I guess you can go to the basement with just the one small key. Why is that there?
Why is that there?
I'm just hoping we go swordless the whole time now. That's my my goal for this.
Yeah, someone's definitely getting within range that could be a possible outcome here. On to the final 30, 27 to go.
Careful, Pool. You don't need to kill that guy, just ignore him. Go down, go south, there's 2 pots south.
Not anymore, there aren't.
Thievestown kind of coming up empty here, unfortunately, for Pool. Back of Thievestown play has yielded almost nothing.
Yeah, back of Thievestown, while there are a decent number of pots in it, is just not as dense as some other options.
There it is, the mirror shield.
An instant classic.
Yeah, nary a Triforce piece to be found here. Although, remembering that there is the big block over here. Ah, there's the Triforce piece.
Still not really the value that Pool was probably hoping for there.
Yeah, no, that was a long chunk of time for, unfortunately, not much reward. Hindsight's good. Probably want to pick up those pots, though. Yeah, I mean, like, the majority of the difference at this point is basically just someone being able to do top of Hera and Pool not. This
And
looks
Pool
like
never
Ice
getting that
Palace.
GT big could have taken that bow up long ago otherwise, but
Yeah.
just never happening.
This is gonna be back into Ice Palace for someone. I like this play. This'll most likely put someone within 10 pieces of the finish line here. what are we... Did someone pick up the cane and I missed it? He did! Oh, someone has the red cane. I don't know where that happened.
I don't know where that happened either. Was it Hera?
Maybe. Well, then that makes this make even more sense. Even though even without the cane, I think I still do this. Oh, it was in TR. Okay. Why is that there?
How is that there? Oh wait, it's entrance. Never mind. Free half magic's pretty good. The rest of it,
yeah,
maybe not so much.
I mean, when we're relying on non-sword items for weapons.
What is a sword? A miserable little pile of secrets. May as well be in this mode. Not
Yeah.
gonna need it.
They're all hanging out on the GT climb. Oops. That's fine. The real reason we're down here is this room. Well, not this one, the next one. No, spin your key over there! You don't need the other key. Use it. There's 6 pots in that room. So it looks like we're gonna probably come out of Ice Palace a few short, so where do you go from here?
Back to Ganon's tower?
I mean, that's what I would do, but it seems our players are dead set in not doing any more GT. I mean, someone has not done the entire basement, though, so... Because they stopped at the Fire Snake room, because they didn't have small keys at the time. But I think the climb is better value at this point anyway, because even on the first floor you get... I mean, the refill room, that's 8 pots right there. Plus this room is exactly 6 pieces.
Ah, well, it tried.
4 out of 6 though, not bad. I mean, I guess we could get our last 2 in the free cold stair room here.
Yeah, if 2 out of 3 ain't bad, 4 out of 6 has to be better, right?
Yeah, probably.
It is in fact the same, that's how ratios work.
Math is hard.
But then at least you have 4, so, you know, bonus.
There's 1... No! Alright, we're gonna get the cold stair fight, hoping for the last one. The rare cold stair fight in True Pot Hunt.
Imagine fighting bosses in this mode if you're not Teto and Shoals are memeing the full 420.
Yeah, no thank you. The only boss I might do is like Moth potentially if you're already in the back of Skullwoods and your loadout's quick enough to make that fight take 10 seconds. Not the piece we were looking for. Ah, there was that cane. Oh, and look at that. Big money. And just a quick run to whatever his name is.
Marvin Dalla?
Something like that, yeah. That sounds right.
The sage of just pick up the money?
And, we got a time of 1:33:30. Officially, for someone taking the win. GG. I got the winner thing here. Hold on. Press the winner button. Boom.
GG.
See if Pool Float finishes this out.
I don't think Pool Float watches race rooms generally, so very likely to see Pool play it out.
Okay. Maybe Pool will do the GT climb.
I'll admit I was kind of hoping that Ed was going to show up as a pinch hitter here at some point, but you can't count on that horse for anything.
I mean, there's still time. This stream will run until both runners finish. Yeah, this is just kind of an unfortunate case that Pool Float decided not to head over to that pod shop. And yeah, GG to someone for finishing it out with no sword. They couldn't really avoid Moon Pearl, but, you know, no sword is a pretty good meme.
So are you doing double duty on the AFG related restreams here? Although I don't know, I feel like Pool Float is attached there, but maybe he's not.
No,
I was just
don't
wondering
think
because
Pool Float's in the AFG.
Tiverius and Lucian are supposedly starting soonish.
Oh, are they? I didn't look too closely at the schedule. I was like, oh, I have some time this evening, so let me see what's what's happening. But I mean, if nobody else is picking that one up, I mean, I could just roll right into that one, I guess. Let's take a quick look there. Restream schedule.
Hello.
Yeah, 8 o'clock. I mean, should be able to make. Yeah, alright, sure, why not?
Yeah, here we go, doubling up. And hey, welcome in, someone. Good game.
Hey, GG's.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see there. GG.
I
Yeah,
thought I heard him
happened.
pipe up, but you were busy reading off the schedule, and I thought,
My
well, I'm
bad.
just not going to interrupt.
So yeah, no sword.
Yeah, or
I don't know, how'd you feel about that one?
I don't know, we had like no items for a long time, and then I found every item in Hera. And
Yeah, they were all
Hera.
kind of condensed to a few locations. Like, yeah, if you went to Hera, you got a big chunk, and I mean, Kakariko had a pretty good bunch early too, with the hammer on Bottle Vendor, and the Fire Rod was pretty early as well.
Mhm.
I will. So the one thing that disappointed me the most about this seed. Oh, that's where it was. Okay, so you both were both missing one item to do the GT climb when you first got into GT, because you did not have the bow, and
Mhm.
Poolfloat did not have the big key. Had
Oh,
you
yeah.
had the bow when you went into GT, would you have climbed?
Probably
Okay.
not. I don't know. I might have died and then quit, but if I can do it, I'll do it. Wait, I didn't have hook shot.
You didn't
Yeah,
have
I'll do
hookshot,
it.
but I mean, you can get everything except for. I mean, you didn't have any small keys, but you can get all the way up to Moldor, the mini Helma room, which is, there's probably like 40 something checks along the way.
Yeah. I also just forgot to check the path upstairs before the
Yeah.
key.
That one surprised me a bit too, but I mean, it's 6 checks. It's not the end of the world to skip.
Yeah.
Got Pool Float heading into ice here. This will put Pool Float. Actually, I think this will put Pool Float over the 213. I think there was something like 19 pieces in here.
Yeah. I think I entered with 193.
Yeah, I think you were 20 away when you came in, and you were 1 short leaving.
But I also skipped the Selfless ones. The icebreaker.
Oh, right.
Which I guess Pool is also gonna do.
Nice first sword time, by the way.
Yeah.
You don't need a sword in this mode anyway.
Yeah, they're all wherever all the hardest spots to get are.
They're all in the GT climb. That's what I'm convinced of.
Sure.
I mean, you guys got hammer very early, so that's the best weapon anyway.
I mean, not against mini Moldoms, but sure.
Or against stabby guards. You both you and
Yeah.
Pool had a bit of a time with those stabby guards in Aga Tower.
Yeah, robbing here is weird because you have to get all the pots too.
Yeah, this is the way to do it. And then yeah, you drop down and save the key for the switch room at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. So you checked a couple hints along the way, right?
Oh no, I forgot they were on.
Oh, you didn't do any of them? Okay.
No.
So I knew that, and this is probably what tripped Pool up the most. So Pool read the hint that said that there was a shop at Pod, which you obviously found, and had a 500 rupee hookshot. But unfortunately, Pool did not go over there and never got that hookshot, which I think is probably what set him back the most. Because you were able to do all of Hera the first time you were in there.
Yeah, all of Hera, Hookshot Cave.
Oh, Pool, careful.
The Cave.
Oh, the free sword!
Oh.
Yeah, Hookshot Cave was another one. Also, I think we got a lot of Pod Smalls, and no one ever found Pod.
Yeah, that happens.
Or Meyer. I was thinking towards the end there, Meyer would be a nice entrance to find, because you could have gotten basically everything in there.
Yeah, I didn't check, like, almost all of East Death Mountain. I didn't have, like, a mirror or hookshot at that point.
Right. Yeah, there was one point where I forget which connector it was, but there was the one that spit you out at the GT entrance.
Oh yeah.
Pool Float had the mirror at that point, but didn't mirror to East Death Mountain. So that could have been, I mean, who knows what could have been over there.
Yeah, it could have been swords there.
Yeah, probably.
I liked it that when I found that connector, I like died to the Lionel, and then I checked the old man entrance, and I was on the other side.
Yeah, we got a good chuckle out of that. It's just right there the whole time.
I probably wasn't gonna go back for a while. There was only like desert boss there.
Yeah, I mean at the time, yeah, it was only 3 entrances because he didn't have a glove. So, all right. This room, I think this will put Pool over the threshold here. Although there weren't quite as many in this room as you usually see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe he's gonna have to.
Oh, Bull is a ton of money.
Yeah, I don't know where it all came from. I guess just found a couple 300s that you didn't.
Yeah, I spent most of my money on Striker's pieces from the hookshot.
Right, yeah. I mean, the hookshot was a pricey find. It's a good thing you had like just enough money to get it too, I think.
Yeah.
And hey, the 213, so go ahead and get your GGs ready for Pool Float. We ought to be turning this thing in here momentarily.
Yep, and that's gonna be 2nd place. Coming in with a time of something 1:46:01.
That is indeed something.
And when someone tells you that it's something, you know it must be true.
Mm-hmm.
Pool's gonna hop in here in just a moment. And then I'll have to boot you guys out of here fairly quickly so I can get set up for the next match. Pool, there he is. GG.
GG. Let me...
Hey, GG's.
There we go. Okay, now it should actually be going over my...
So, really quickly so I can get set up for the next match. Cool, there he is. GG. Hold on. We gotta mute that. We gotta mute that.
Hey, GG's.
Getting a double.
Yeah, I still had your volume playing. Okay. There we go.
Wow, that was something.
Yeah, it was something. That was some true pot hunting. No sword hunting.
You didn't find a sword either?
Nope.
I have no idea where they could have been.
GT climb. That's what I've been saying.
Of course. I was thinking of going to GT instead of Ice to finish, but Ice was right there.
Yeah, Ice makes sense there. Especially with the cane. We totally missed that you found the cane in Turtle Rock too, so that makes Ice even better when you can just icebreaker through there.
Yeah, I found it kind of funny that it was that first I find Samari and then I find Ice Rod in there as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think the biggest difference, I mean, you guys were trading leads for most of the race, honestly. The unfortunate thing, Pool, was that you did not decide to go to that shop in Pod. I know you had seen a hint at some point that said that there was a shop in the Pod entrance.
Yeah, I did.
And you opted not to go to it, and there was a hook shot for sale there.
Yeah, I was wondering where Hookshot was going to be, but and at the same time, I said to myself, "What are the odds that one shop is going to have something really important, like a sword or something?" But
because I think
I made the joke at the time you got the hint that that's going to be the mirror, the hook shot, and I forget what the third
some
thing
other
I said
important
was.
item.
It was some other progression item, maybe a sword or something.
Flute or something.
Flute, yeah.
Yes, unfortunately, that was a that was just it was sloppy. That the death to the it didn't make a difference time wise, but the death to the Freezor, some bad mirror placements, that all adds up, and that it was I don't know, I was feeling really good for the first hour because I was like, wow, I'm really finding a lot of these pieces really quick, and but at the same time, I have the misfortune of getting thrown into the group with 3 people that are just ridiculously god tier at this game, and I'm not.
I mean, yeah, like I said, it was pretty close for a good most of the race, honestly. You found Hera first, and you got that mirror and that glove, and I was like, whoa, that's a lot of stuff. It's just unfortunately someone also had the hook shot at the time they went to Hera, so being able to do the entire top of the tower was there was quite a few pieces up there.
Yeah, I was really hoping that I was gonna find the big key to this dungeon or something, and I'm like, because when you're picking up every pot, it's less annoying to have to actually climb the tower. It's still annoying because it's still faster with Herapod, but
there was also we were worried that you were going to skip that mirror because you almost just Herapoded immediately up there without checking the hard hat beetle room, and then you just at the last second you remembered and sprinted over there real quick.
Yeah, I could have done it after doing the dungeon, but yeah, I haven't done too much pot sanity, so bound to miss a few here and there.
But yeah, it was a fun race to watch. I hope you both had fun. I think this mode's awesome, and I love playing it and watching it. So, thank you for letting me restream.
I did enjoy it. Even not coming up with the win, it's still a fun mode to play. I am glad. One thing I'm really glad about for the restream is that my mic was muted, and there were a couple times I caught myself ready to drop an F-bomb, which I haven't done on my stream yet, and that would have been broken if my mic wasn't muted.
I definitely saw some facial expressions from you of distaste during this. So.
Yeah, and it was, and you know, it was. I mean, all in all, it wasn't a bad seed. I mean, I think what did I only find? Maybe 3 or 4 dungeons. I mean, you know, I still have no idea. I was hoping towards the end. I'm like, all right, got all these keys. I need to go back to Hyrule Castle. I need to go back to Skull. You know, I need to go back to Ice Palace, and I'm like, maybe I'll get lucky and I'll find Pod, because, you know, I mean, every dungeon is loaded in this mode, but Pod, you know, I mean, Pod's got what, 60 some, or no, 50, like 58 or 59 checks, something like that. So, you know, it's really nice when you can find that. And, you know, I was hoping it would have showed up.
Okay, well, I gotta shoot you guys out of here because I gotta get set up for the next match in 10 minutes. Sorry to rush people out, but yeah, thanks for letting me restream. Mind DM, thank you for hopping in to com with me for a bit. It's much appreciated.
Yep, my pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for restream. Thanks for the commentary.
Yeah, thanks again for the restream and for, well, I'll hear the commentary when I go back and watch this. So, but yeah, thanks again.